And Dallas FanExpo, very special guest. He is the infamous Georgie Jackson Robert.
Yeah! Let's get it!
Welcome, guys. Welcome to Dallas. How's your FanExpo been going so far?
It's awesome.
Nice. This is a great conference.
Good.
Love it.
Wow, everybody answered right at once on that one.
You heard good though. So.
Good is a good thing. So okay, before we get into it, it's a related question. I said, of course, May the 4th be with you. I don't know. Is anybody a big Star Wars fan out there? Okay, down the row, are you a Jedi or a Sith? Which are you?
Easily a Jedi. I want to be a Jedi. I think my moral is leaning towards more of a Jedi than a Sith.
Can you make things move with your mind?
Yeah, true.
Okay.
I'd be a Jedi, but I want to be able to do electricity, so I don't know.
Can the good Jedi use the electricity?
Yeah. No, they're evil.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
I'm on the
breaking the
border.
laws of physics.
Don't you
Obtain
remember?
a plasma ball is much more plausible.
Don't you remember the third? Technically, it's canon. The third prequel where he's like, do it, and he's just like, do it.
Yeah, he was evil at that point, though. Palpatine.
Ooh, Palpatine?
Yeah.
What about? He was evil at birth.
Yeah, he was evil at birth, and he's back apparently. He's coming back. Okay, Jedi Sith.
More Star Wars?
Oh, well, I want to be a Jedi, but I don't think I have the ability to concentrate that hard, so I'd probably be more like a Han Solo.
Okay, well that's good.
Han Solo's really cool though, so that's not bad. This is gonna be horrible, but I want to play a Sith. I think playing a Sith would be really fun.
Wow.
More fun to play one. Clap and
I'd be Jar Jar Binks.
he's so horny, or whatever he says.
Not that. That's not what he says.
I'd be a clone trooper.
Stormtrooper?
A clone
trooper.
I'd be the original clone trooper.
Yeah.
The most boring answer.
I know. They have better aim though than stormtroopers, I think. Clone troopers did. Yeah.
Me?
Is he a youngling? He'd be a youngling.
I feel like I would have to be a Padawan, so.
A Padawan?
I'm going with that one.
Padawan? Alright.
So cute, ha ha ha.
I don't think the bad guys have Padawans. They don't have like interns.
No, they don't. So,
Yeah.
that's sort of a Jedi.
Yeah, so that's on your way to being a Jedi.
Yeah.
Awesome, cool, very cool.
It's good to learn the fundamentals.
Well, I know we got a lot of people who have questions, so I got the Star Wars question out of the way, which is important to me. But let's start with the audience question. Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Could someone help her with the microphone, please? Okay, your mic's not live yet, but it's about
We're
to
off
be.
the books. I like it.
Okay, they're gonna turn it on. Try it now. No, there you go.
I want to know who the biggest Queen fan is out of all of y'all.
Biggest
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, good question.
Probably me.
I would think that's Wyatt.
I love Queen.
Why? I do listen to a lot of.
I love 80s music.
Yeah, you okay, Jack?
Rick Astley, Queen, who else?
Yep.
Lots of other
Cool. That's it. That's it.
That's the only 80s band, I think.
I think that Queen is the only 80s band.
George Brown, I think. Is that? Yeah.
Classic. George who? Michael?
George Michael.
Michael Brown. Wait, what was
Michael Brown.
his name?
Michael Bolton.
Making up
Michael.
names. Yeah, I guess Wyatt would be the biggest Queen fan.
Yeah, probably.
We also saw Bohemian Rhapsody, but that doesn't make us more
That doesn't make us
than others. We just saw it.
Yeah.
I did.
Cool.
Cool.
Thank
Good
you for the
question.
question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, go for it. Stand up. You can ask a question.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hi. Hello.
First things first, I could talk the talk about the Rhapsody, but sorry, I had to make that California reference. So what was the most inspiring moment you guys had on set?
Most inspiring moment that you had on set. Who wants to dive in first?
Probably. Yeah, I would say working all together. I mean, like, I never worked with a group of talented actors in my life, and they made me, but that's a boring answer, but they all made me a better actor, so yeah.
Well, yeah, I think like the first week, whenever we were like getting together with our acting coach, he was like making us do like games to get us along and stuff, and I think that was really great. Shout out to Ben Perkins, which is our acting coach.
Yeah! Shout out Ben Perkins. Give it a round of applause.
So yeah, I feel like that was like the moment that we were all like really, really inspired to do the movie, and yeah.
Was there a moment where you're like in a scene with another person and you're watching them act and they're doing something really impressive where you're like, wow, I'm surrounded by really good actors.
Yeah, watching Sophia work every day was amazing, because if you meet her, she's super awkward. She's super not like Beverly at all. Super ethereal. Seeing her transform is amazing. She's in the ethereal plane.
Wow, that's, yeah. What were you going to say? You said
Twilight Zone. No.
There was a moment where
she's like, I don't know, she doesn't feel like a real person, kind of. She's always, I don't know, she's so in tune with these other dimensions of the world. I don't know, she's a freaky girl. I love her. She's awesome. No, but she's a fantastic actress, and working, you know, both the other, like, Chosen. It steals the show constantly. Jaden. Yeah, they're all just really, really good. I'd say, like, you know, Chosen, like I said, Jaden, Sophia. They're good. I wouldn't say anyone else, but Jaden, it's fine. Myself.
You inspire yourself. Yeah.
No, honestly, no. We're all working together all the time, and we all love each other. We all give each other ideas and motivations and push each other constantly. So.
Very cool. All right. Thank you.
Well said. Oh, yeah. So, Jack just rocked it in the new Shazam movie, and Wyatt's been in the Guardians of the Galaxy films. So I was wondering for the rest of you, if you got to be in a superhero movie, would you pick DC or Marvel?
What are you doing to us? DC or Marvel? And what contracts are you making us breach?
I know, yeah.
See, I was in Ant-Man, but nobody knows that because I was cut out of the movie. But I was supposed to be an Ant-Man, so I had to go with Marvel.
Marvel. Woo.
Oh, am I next?
No.
Yeah.
Who hasn't seen Endgame? Put up your hand. 1, 2, 3.
Guys,
whoa!
how many people died? It's
We're not allowed to talk
crazy.
about it. We're not
Oh
allowed
my
to talk
gosh,
about
let me tell you
Pikachu
all
dies
about
in
it.
it. T-Rex dies in Endgame.
Detective Pikachu dies in Endgame.
Well, and to that question, it's kind of hard to like answer because you don't. We want to see these guys in any movie that's coming up that's really awesome.
Then
So
we
we don't want them to like say like, oh, not DC or not Marvel.
Then we can't get hired by either.
Yeah. So let's just see them in some awesome superhero, Marvel or DC movie.
Yes, but thank you for the question. Great question.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay, first things first, Ben, I just want to thank you so much for all you've done for me. You have saved me.
I'm sorry, don't cry.
Cry. It's okay.
You have saved
You got
me
this.
from a lot. Like, I was on the verge of taking my life until I found you, and it makes me so happy.
Stop it! Don't do that. That's fan her. The girls behind her, fan her. That's incredible. Thank you. Yeah, Jack. Okay. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I don't want to cry.
Thank you. Everybody, give it a round of applause for what's your name? Riley, everybody. Riley.
So.
Nice cry.
How do y'all stay so positive about life? Like, how do y'all stay so positive and smile?
That's a good
Thank you.
question.
Wait, was that to them?
That was to everyone.
Everyone. We have each other.
Yeah. And also, like, being a teenager is really weird. It's so weird. We were having this conversation last night. Like, it's like without, I'm gonna steal your. No, yeah, do it. I think that without finding acting for me, I would have gone. I'd be in juvenile delinquent. I'd be in juvenile hall right now. I swear to God, I'd be a mess. I would be in jail or worse. Probably dead. Sorry, but probably. I think because I found acting, I found my outlet. I found something that I can like strive to do, because I would probably be playing soccer and hating it, and I don't know. So I'm so grateful, and the fact that I found all these other people that I can relate with, and like my peers that I can just talk to and you know, outlive myself with them is awesome.
Yeah, I guess just finding an outlet, like anything that you're passionate about. Yeah.
And then too, looking at yourself and saying, you know, just because people don't understand you doesn't mean that you're not valuable, you know? And as you grow up, you'll find your friend group that people will appreciate you for your uniqueness. So until you find that, just remember that being unique doesn't make you, you know, weird. It's just you're special. And everybody won't see that.
Everybody's important.
Yeah, you found the thing that is you. The thing that is you. Your circle, your community.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Your tribe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
You poured your heart out, sweetheart. Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you.
Hey there, how are you?
Hi. Okay, I'm going to cry. Oh my god. Okay, so first I just wanted to say I love you all. Okay, so I want to...
Good start.
Okay, first I wanted to thank you like very quickly, because I got bullied last year, and when the movie came out, it really made me like identify with all of your characters, which made me like feel not alone, which I wanted to thank you for. And oh my god. Okay.
You're doing great.
No, I'm freaking out. And I just wanted to thank you all for that. And the question, if you could go back in time and be in any movie you want, which one would you choose?
Oh my god!
I did not see the time travel question coming, but if you could go back in time and meet anyone you want, or meet anyone you want? Meet anyone you want.
Oh. Be in any movie that you would want.
Oh, be in any movie.
Oh, in any movie.
Devolution. Yeah, it's a great movie. Probably like Dazed and Confused too. Is great. I'd like to be one of the stoners in that movie.
That's a really hard question.
It is. Any movie.
I'd be in Endgame. It came back this
year. Star Wars. I want to be in Star Wars. I want to be like in that room where Anakin shuts the door and he like turns on his lightsaber, which that's whenever he goes evil. I want to be like one of those kids.
You want to be a youngling? One of the younglings.
Cuts away. All those kids died. It's not funny, but it's
apparently it is.
It's really not funny.
It's not funny.
It's funny. Capernaum, everybody. Yeah, I guess Dazed and Confused, Star Wars.
Yeah. Any other ones in there?
Inception. I'd be in Inception.
How do you know you're not currently in Inception?
I know.
We're shooting it right now. There's cameras everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. What was yours?
When I would like to go back and see someone. No. I would really like to see Savage Drum. Yeah. He was like in all these hit movies. It was like he was in the Terminator. He was one of the backgrounds. Totally. By the way, that was a complete joke. They're all like, why? Why did you say
so much, Jackson?
Anyway, I don't know that.
So Savage Drum is your answer?
Yeah, Savage Drum is a real person.
Okay, next question. Thank you.
Yeah.
I would
Answer it. Wait, I want to say Indiana Jones.
I'm not done.
Or Apocalypse Now.
Or
Apocalypse.
Stand By Me.
Or Stand By Me. Hi.
Wait, Jax, didn't you have another one like Ohuji or something?
The OG one? Yeah.
You said Apocalypse Now.
Hi.
Yeah, I love you so much.
That's cool. What about us?
What up, Calpurnia, everybody?
Okay, so have y'all done like any pranks on set?
Any planes?
Oh,
Pranks.
Pranks. Yeah, we did.
A lot.
Don't do it.
That's me.
That was good.
I don't think that's a prank, that's just abusive.
Can we get someone get an instant
We
replay?
just like Frank afterwards.
Can someone get an instant replay on the screen right there? It's a slow-mo Jack up like this. What was the one we did on Jack where Jack hit the phone out of our hands?
Oh yeah, so we love to film little videos and little skits and stuff. We're shameless. Anyways, we were gathering all of our videos and editing them together, or we weren't editing them together, but Jack wanted to edit it and give it to the director for a rap gift or something like that. For some reason, he didn't get him a rap gift, which is pretty
I thought
rude.
we were gonna edit.
Anyways, he kept asking if we were gonna edit, so we told him we deleted the files. And
yeah, we were like, so we spent. To go back, we spent a day, like a night, like an all-nighter, 24 hours of just like making skits. We put them on one hard drive.
It was like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, we put it on one hard drive, and Jack was like, "Can we edit this? Can we edit it? Like, I just want to show it to the director so bad. It's my present to him," which is like terrible.
Have a present to give him. So I needed. It is a terrible gift. He doesn't want that. He would throw it away. But I had to give it to him because I didn't give him anything else.
And you did not get to edit it.
So we pretended like we destroyed it. So we went up to Jack and we were like, "Hey, all the footage is gone. We lost 24 hours of footage that we worked hard on." And then he got really mad and slapped the phone out of.
well, yeah, we were
No,
filming.
because
and there
I was like so distraught at this point. I was thinking about myself and I was like, oh, now I gotta think of a present. My mom was mad at me because I didn't have a present now, but she was mad at, I don't know, anyway. So they walked by about 3 hours later going, get pranked, little Junkies, or whatever, I don't know, you guys were assholes. Anyway, you guys walked by and you're like, get pranked, and then I was like, it's not even that funny. Why is going on? I'm saying, I was like, so then I got jumped. Yeah, we jumped him.
And that's the prank.
Yeah, the prank. What a great prank, guys.
Wow.
Thank you.
Hi.
You guys glad you went to this panel?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, so I love going to concerts. So my question for y'all is, what's the best concert you've ever been to?
Oh, that's a good question. Best concert you've ever been to?
Calpurnia.
Yeah.
Second to Calpurnia though. We went to this. We went to Las Vegas for iHeartRadio Festival, and that was super fun. We got to see like so many people, like Chance the Rapper and Lord and everything. That was a lot of fun. We all went to that together, so yeah, it was really great.
To a Cole Bailey concert, I think in the summer of 3.
Like what?
It was, I think it was Cole Bailey and Rickard Bobby, and that was really fun.
Oh, of 03, like 2003.
Man, 03.
Oh, okay, got it.
2003. I was like, weren't you like?
You saw the Ben Apperton, right?
Yeah,
16 and 03.
The best show I've seen is Tyler the Creator in Rex Orange County. Probably no one knows. Anybody?
Hey.
I went to go see Bruno Mars on New Year's, and that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fire.
Magnifique.
Cool. Good question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Howdy.
Magnifique.
Okay.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
So if you were to be able, or I don't know how to word this, if you were able to be casted as a different character in the It series, who would you pick?
You got the wording right. You're good.
Thank you.
This one. This one I like.
This one's a keeper.
I don't know. I'd love to play Eddie.
Well, I like to play Richie.
Richie and Eddie are basically the same character, except one of them is just like just sick. Yeah.
I heard someone in the crowd go,
Yeah. I'm like Eddie, and then someone was like, why? In the crowd.
I want to switch places with Jackson. No, I want to play George.
I would be Richie.
So crazy.
I'd be Richie. I'm not funny. Funny to be funny.
For me, probably either Mike or Beverly.
It's funny because you said a girl.
And yeah. I auditioned for first I auditioned for the role of Bill, and then I auditioned for Richie, and then I auditioned for Stanley, and then I got the part for Beverly. It always works, that joke.
Well, I guess
always kills the Beverly joke.
A follow-up though question to that is watching, the Pennywise performance. Do you think like you would ever want to take on the role of sort of the monster, the maniac in a movie?
No,
not necessarily just
absolutely.
it, but spirit. Yeah, you would.
Absolutely. I would love to, but on this specific movie, I would not. I'm glad that Bill. I would have been bad. But I'm glad that Bill did it because I looked at him. He had like this costume on. It was like 100 degrees in Toronto. We were in this tiny little basement. I remember, and he had to get fans so he wouldn't overheat and get a heat stroke. And I was looking at him. I was just like, I don't want to be you.
I don't envy you.
I don't envy you. Yeah, but he was amazing, and it was hard to see him too in a different light after that. It was like, you see this insane person, and then you see him out of your makeup, and you're like, oh, I don't know what to think about you. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Voice crack.
Hi.
Hi.
So what's your favorite book and why?
Her book?
Yeah.
I like a lot of books, you know.
But what's your favorite? Or a highlight, heavy rotation.
My favorite is a book that I've never met, that no one has read, apparently. It's called Tapping the Source. It's about surfing. And, what are you doing?
You think I ever read Tapping the Sources? Finn, I gave you that book.
Nah, give me it. Yeah, Tapping the Source is incredible. If you guys want to Google it, Tapping the Source. It's about surfing in the early 80s, yes.
Well, now probably the book sales will go up, so like whatever it is, you guys can go buy that now. All right, that's a good one. Tapping the Source. What else? Any other books you want to
I loved A Separate Piece.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Rick, how am I so getting what?
How are you standing? What was it, The Separate Piece?
A Separate
It's
Piece.
about these kids that are in college.
Is that true?
Yeah, pretty much.
My favorite book is this book called Dune. Good sci-fi book. Classic.
Dune's a classic.
My favorite book is The Alchemist. I love that book.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's good shit.
I love Empire of the Sun and also the Calpurnia official art book coming soon.
Doesn't exist.
There's a book I read called Ritualistic Catalog by Dave Haven. That was, I like that a lot. And there was I've been reading a lot of books recently.
It's hard to believe.
For class, for school, not really for leisure. I mean, yeah, for leisure because of school. In my leisure, I'm reading for school. There was a book I'm reading right now. I'm reading Frankenstein right now by Mary Shelley. That's really good. What did I read previously? Anyway, I've read a lot.
Okay, dude. Sure.
Jackson, do you have one? Do you have a favorite book that you like right now?
Oh, it's about time you asked.
Harry Potter, Percy Jackson.
This guy right here.
It's about time.
You're getting saucy. Which book?
I was melting over here. that little light over there.
Well, okay, here's your chance. What's the book? What books do you like?
My book? Oh, gee.
Yeah, you should have had this planned out. If you're gonna complain about it.
My favorite book.
Percy Jackson or Harry Potter.
Well,
Amelia Bedelia.
My dad.
You guys know that?
My dad wanted to read me this book, and he told me all about it, which I don't really read books, but I want to read this one with him. I just don't find the time.
So that's on your to-read list.
So here, this is the book. So
Yeah.
This kid doesn't even read the scripts he's handed.
Oh, shush.
The script reads him.
So.
He doesn't read the script reads him.
Can you please just shut up? Please, hush, child.
The man is talking right now.
We're gonna throw you in a garbage can after this. Go on.
It's my dad's favorite, well, he told me it was his favorite book, and it's called The Prince in Waiting, and I really wanted to read it. It's like basically about like you think it's set in like the Middle Ages. Of,
Well,
like,
don't spoil it for us.
except like it turns out to be in the future of like apocalypse. That's all I'm saying. I don't follow orders.
The Prince in Waiting, that's the one. Prince in Waiting, that's what you're gonna read. Dad's favorite book. All right, good question. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. What's your favorite book? Proceeds to go on for an hour and a half.
It's a good topic. Books. Hey, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm
Good.
Hannah. If you guys could be in any movie with one other like certain actor or actress, who would it be?
Mary Taylor.
Been there, done that. I don't want to relive that.
I would say Kevin James. I love Kevin James.
What did you say, Kevin James?
Zookeeper 2, starring Jamie Ray Taylor. Here comes the boom. Prequel.
Mall Cop 3.
Are unlimited.
Mall Cop 3, maybe? The prequel?
Paul Blart, Mall Cop 3, The Reckoning? With Jerry Ray Taylor as Paul Blart.
2. Paul Blart Jr.
The third.
All right, so Kevin James, what else?
Oh, a movie where Scarlett Johansson has to play my mistress.
I don't really need to reply to that one, but okay.
Come back.
Am I screwed? Is my career over now? It's over.
Oh, wait, what's yours?
It's
yeah.
over, yeah.
Yeah, oh, mine was...
Yeah, good.
They have the
Thanks.
same answer. This is
Margot Robbie.
This is also a cheesy answer. I'd want to work with these guys again.
Oh my god! I went over the crowd.
No, Finn, you have to pick one. You have to pick one. Jaden.
Acting, everybody.
I picked Jaden.
What?
Yeah. I said Jaden.
Yeah. If you guys were going to reunite for another movie outside of It Chapter 2, no, not even a remake. What type of movie would it be? What kind of genre? What would you guys be doing?
Justice League.
Summer romance.
Justice League, summer romance.
I think like one of those deep movies, you know, very artistic.
Avant-garde.
Comedy.
Like, doesn't really make sense.
Like a movie that you wouldn't know what it was about, but you still enjoyed it.
I think you guys would be great in like a Western, like a Magnificent Seven
That would
type.
be sick. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Requiem for a Dream 2.
Magnificent Seven. Magnificent Seven 2.
Cool.
Thank you. Hi. Next question.
Hi. What was the funniest scene that you guys filmed on the set?
Funniest scene.
Get into the nitty gritty. I like it. That was disgusting, I'm sorry.
There was one that we couldn't stop laughing, but I forgot what that was.
Oh!
Well House.
Yes.
Well House. It was the projector scene wherever like Pennywise like spawns into the room
Well
like
House?
really giant. That's not funny in the movie, but we couldn't stop laughing because of the stupid inside joke that made no sense.
Because he said it in one take where he goes, "That's where the warehouse is," or something like that. He said it like in
Yeah,
a
I said
weird
that. I was like, that's where the whale house is. And like and it was, we just couldn't stop laughing and it was really bad. But.
I guess Jaden he has this long monologue about it, and the ending ends with, he goes, and it all ends here, right at and Jaden goes, the well house. Or no, you go, the well house.
Oh yeah, I interrupted him like, the well house, and then I like mispronounced.
Except, he finished it with, the well house.
The well house.
And we proceeded to laugh through the entire scene to the
That's
point.
just one of the many, though. There were so many.
Yeah, we're super unprofessional.
A lot of the cliff stuff, and we're on the cliff, about to jump in the water, that was super fun. But the majority of that scene is improvised. None of that is written.
No, it's not. Yes, it is.
There was actually no definitive script for the whole movie.
Just made it up.
Andy just told us to spit sometimes and told us to talk.
And Jackson, funniest scene. Otherwise, you're gonna yell at me for not asking you the question.
Okay, my funniest scene was when we were actually filming. Not think it's when I'm getting my arm bit off. My favorite scene was when I was going in to see Pennywise. Right before then, when he peered out, when I say "woo," when I first saw him, this was real. I went, "Ah!" And then the director was like, "Cut." And I'm like, what
was good.
Wait,
So
hold on.
we only have time for like 2 more questions, guys. We are running down on time.
Before I say something,
What?
I thought we were only doing prodigy questions.
Apology questions?
Prodigy questions.
Oh, prodigy questions. Yes, yeah. We might, yeah, I know. We're gonna get to that,
Yeah, whatever, sure.
but probably not today. All right. Hi.
Any questions, anybody?
Hey,
I'm all
guys.
ears. Yes, Bobby Moynihan is an adult.
Okay, so my question's for everybody. Did you guys get any advice from your older counterparts, like Bill Hader, Jessica Chastain, Isaiah Mustafa, about any advice during a lot of the scenes?
Wait, did you say everybody?
Did James McAvoy give you any advice, Jackson?
Can I start?
Yes.
Let's go down the line and actually answer.
Well, technically, I'm older now, so this shall count. My counterpart that I have inspired by myself is the inspiration of being a know-it-all.
All right. Jade.
I love it. Go out.
Let's go down the line, yeah.
Hurry before he talks anymore.
Anyway, James and I really talked about the character and the guilt that he feels, especially for him going back to Derry and thinking about his brother and being reminded of that. We just talked about the character and what he felt throughout the first movie and how that plays into the second movie. So.
Cool. Ben.
There wasn't really much advice. It was more just Bill Hader coming in and being like, "Thanks for the job," and I was like, "You're welcome, Bill Hader."
Pretty good, actually. That was pretty accurate.
That's pretty well. It was like his little altar boy. It was so funny. He'd come up to me and be like, "Hey, I want to hear a really funny thing. I know you're a comedian. You're probably funnier than me, but here's something I could say that's funny." And then he'd say something funny, and Bill Hader would be like, "Yeah, okay." And then we all, you guys, it's...
Then he put it in the show.
But yeah.
Which is a great show. Yeah.
So funny.
Well, I feel like we didn't know who our counterparts were until like not a few months ago, but like still like February of this year. So we actually had like this speed dating thing where we would go and talk to them for like 5 minutes each, and well, like a huge part of Ben's character is like the love he has for Beverly, and that like he knows that she doesn't love him back, but he's okay with that because as long as she knows that he loves him so much, that's okay with him, and as long as she's happy. So that was like a huge part that we talked about a lot.
Cool. And we are technically running out of time, but I'm gonna get through this question and still get Pennywise. So real quick.
Andy Bean. He's quite the man. We're more equals than we are. Mentor and student. He's my best friend, I would say. Like out of everyone I know, I couldn't think of someone I'm better friends with than Andy Bean.
Great.
I love Andy Bean.
Narcissist.
Just.
Isaiah, Mr. Isaiah, he's awesome, and I think I didn't really give him any advice. He kind of just really watched the film and he just asked me about more of the mannerisms of Mike and how he's very humble but still can be bold. And yeah, I think everybody's doing a phenomenal job.
No.
Good answer.
Thank you.
All right. Final question. Please keep it more of a short comment.
Pennywise.
No pressure.
You're too tall for it.
Getting some flashbacks here. The good old times.
Hey there, Georgie.
Oh.
I'm done. Thanks. See you guys.
Who screamed?
I would like to know if you guys enjoy yourselves, all of y'all, battling me at the end of the movie of It, try to kill me and everything.
Did Pennywise just say y'all?
I appreciate the voice, but we can't hear it.
What was the question?
Yeah, what was the question?
I would like to know if you guys enjoy yourselves working, battling with Pennywise at the end of the movie, trying to kill him.
Oh, how was it?
Yeah, how was it when you were battling him at the end of the movie?
Oh, that was really fun.
It was cool. It was really, really cool. We had like a weekend where we would practice the ending fight, which was really cool.
Awesome. All right. Hey, thanks so much. All right, FanExpo Dallas, this thing's going on. These guys are still going to be here. Go see them.